Disclaimer: our podcast is for entertainment only. We are not discrediting anyone who has any of these paranormal encounters or believes them.
Hello, beautiful human beings. It's Mars and SJ here with Undeniable Mysteries. Here we're going to be sharing some paranormal stories that we find on the internet, and we're going to rate them on how believable they are to us, and we're going to rank them per category. Our first category is cryptids. We're going to go through each state, alphabetical order, and find the most popular cryptid. So, SJ, what state and what cryptid?
So, the state is Alaska, and the cryptid that we're doing is the Tizheruk.
Fun pronunciation. I love it. Okay, so.
It's very different.
Very. So what we have here, so the Tizheruk is a sea serpent. It's off the Pacific Ocean. And let's see here. Lots of information. So it first was reported in 1980. It looks really cool.
It does look very cool.
I'm just trying to see, because it said 1980. I want to see how it got brought about. Like, who was the person who, like, saw this cryptid.
Just putting on some music, so
your own music.
Music that I had no intention to make, but is now being made. Very interesting music.
Oh, so many ads. I don't want all these ads.
Ads, go away. We're just trying to look for cryptids.
So it says the legend of it was first started by the Inuit. It's said to be a 7-foot, to have a 7-foot head and a tail with a flipper. Okay, so the local Inuit claim that it has snatched people off piers without their noticing its presence. I don't want to pronounce that. It has another name for it, and I am not going to try and pronounce that because I am just going to butcher it.
If we both do, we'll probably both butcher it.
So it snatched people off? Oh, my gosh.
That is very scary.
That's very scary. Alright, so let's see if we can find any proof. Maybe I should type that instead. Alright.
Hopefully we can find some proof, unlike the last one.
Yeah, that was very short and sweet. Oh, that's really creepy.
Oh gosh.
So here's another description of it. This one's kind of more eerie. They are man-eating creatures with horns that curl forward and out, then backwards at the tip. Their eyes are small and beady. Their body is shaped like a crocodile or a snake. So that one has more of a description of it. Let's see. So it lives in swamps, lakes, and rivers.
Why does this sound like it's going to be a poem?
You want me to write you a poem about the Tizheruk.
I mean, sure. You just read me it, and then I'll slowly fall asleep, and then have nightmares about it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it kind of attacks like a crocodile or an alligator. So they wait under the water for an animal to drink or to wander too far in. Then they strike, dragging their victim down.
Oh God.
Okay, so
I would not want to experience that. I would be terrified.
the history of it says that the birth of creation, when man first walked the earth, so did the Tizheruk.
Oh, wow.
This is very interesting. There is a lot.
This is way more interesting than the first one.
But I want proof. I want someone's like encounter of this thing, you know?
Yeah. I hope at least in one of the videos we get some sort of proof. And I hope it's this one, because this one's actually pretty cool.
There's a dog barking outside. Don't pay any mind to it. Okay, no, it doesn't have anything. It's just giving... Oh, come on. We need the proof. Where's the proof?
Just at least for one of the episodes, I want proof.
Huh.
Not seeing any proof.
That's a really cute drawing of it, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so this is why we're not finding anything. It says, to date, no Westerner has been able to garner proof of the existence.
No wonder there's no proof.
Oh my gosh! 2 in a row. How does this happen to us?
I just want proof. Come on.
But I mean, like, the story itself, there's just so many description. Well, not description, but like a lengthy description of it. It has like a really long background,
But just no proof.
Seems really cool.
Does seem very cool.
All right, so I feel like we're gonna have another short and sweet episode here, SJ. What do you think?
Probably.
All right, so I forgot to write down the rating for this.
Well, at least we're doing it now rather than at the end of it. I mean, this technically is the end, but like, I don't know.
I was just hoping, honestly, for these cryptids, because there's always people on the internet putting all this proof for, like, you know, like aliens and ghosts and everything. And I was hoping it'd be like the same for cryptids. You'd have like these people telling their stories and showing their, you know, proof of these cryptids. But this is the second one. This is the second one. There is nothing.
And I hope this doesn't go on for like every single episode we make.
Every episode we don't have anything to back these cryptids up.
Even if they're like the coolest ever.
Everybody who has came near any of these cryptids, they're dead.
They would have proof.
They've been eaten alive.
They're just gone. We would have proof if they stayed alive.
All right, so we are going to start our ranking, I guess. This is going to be a bit longer than the last podcast episode.
Just a tea bag.
So, okay, so I have images pulled up. That looks nothing like it was described. That looks like a duck.
It just looks like a humanoid duck.
So, okay, so I'm liking these pictures, but they all seem pretty much the same.
They all seem like drawings too. Can't really find any real pictures.
Well, because it said, remember, there's no proof.
Yeah, but I wish there was proof. That would be so much better.
I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay, so image.
3.5.
3.5. Dude, I give this an 8.
8.
Okay,
wow.
so here's my reasoning. I fully believe there is so much more in the waters than we realize.
I mean, I believe that too. There, like, we haven't explored like almost every single part of it.
Mm-hmm. But like, okay, so the giant squid, that was what an urban legend kind of thing, but now it's real. So
some of these could possibly be real.
But I mean, it looks like it could be a real thing, and that's why I'm giving it an 8. It's an 8. All right, story.
Story. I would give the story like probably a 7.
A 7. I'd probably give it another 8.
Another 8.
Yeah, going back to what I said, we haven't, looked at everything in the waters. Ocean more so because it's large. And the way that it's, how it depicts how it, like, snatches people out of the water, that kind of reminds me of, like, alligators, crocodiles, that kind of thing. They just kind of lurk until their prey comes close enough and they snatch them out. So I can see this being an actual thing.
Same.
All right, so proof, it's gonna have to be another 0.
Sadly again.
And I'm gonna say this again, like I said the last time, if there is anybody who has had any kind of interaction with this cryptid or
know anything about it.
Yeah, or has even found something that we couldn't find, like, please go on our Twitter and, like, let us know. I would be very interested to see if there is actual proof of it.
I think we are both interested in this.
It kind of reminds me of, like, the Loch Ness Monster, but more, like, deadly. The Loch Ness Monster that kills people. Alright, well, I mean, at least this is a bit longer than the last one.
And altogether, I did all the math. Altogether, it is 26.5.
26.5. So this is now the number 1 cryptid, even though it's been 2 cryptids now.
It's the number 1.
Yep, Tizheruk is number 1 so far. So we will see next time if it will be still number 1 or not.